Hey, what's up everybody? It's TheHyphenate here, and today we're going to talk about what I think is the best 60-watt COB light on the market, and that's the Aputure LS 60X. This thing is incredible, extremely versatile, works great not only in studio, but also if you're on the go. If you need something portable that you can easily set up and is very versatile, this is the light to get. Now, Aputure does make two versions of this light. There is the LS60 and the LS60X. The 60 is a daylight only fixture, and the 60X is bicolor, ranging from 2700 Kelvin all the way to 6500 Kelvin. It's lightweight, has a very solid build with an aluminum body, is weather resistant with an IP54 weatherproof rating, has a built-in aspherical lens with an adjustable beam angle of 15 degrees all the way up to 45 degrees. The brightness can be adjusted from 0 to 100% in 1% increments, runs off AC power, MPF batteries with the included MPF battery plate, or off of D-tap, which easily works with V-mount batteries. The LS60X is very color accurate across the entire CCT range and has 9 built-in lighting effects, including fireworks, paparazzi, lightning, faulty bulb, fire, explosion, pulse, etc. Now, I've been using the LS60X for a little over a year and a half now, and I actually have a lot of other 60-watt COB lights that I use on various productions. They all have various strengths and weaknesses, though I will say overall, this is the most well-rounded light. It is a little bit more expensive than other 60-watt COB lights, but this light is more versatile, has a lot more features, and comes fully loaded with the package that it comes in. You get a lot more accessories and a lot more flexibility with how to use this light. So I've used the LS60X on many different productions, music videos, YouTube videos, podcasts, interviews, pretty much anything you can think of. I especially use it when I'm on a time crunch, when I have a very small amount of time to go and film something and I need something that I can set up quick. So here you can actually see the lens, and there's a knob on the back that changes it from wide, flood, to spot. Now the spotlight actually works pretty well. Now, the real reason why I think this is one of the easiest lights to use and easiest to set up is because the yoke. This is a very brilliantly designed yoke. It's very strong, can handle a lot of weight, but also this frame has a built-in V-mount holder here on the side. There's really no other light on the market that has this type of yoke. You could easily put a V-mount battery on there or the included MPF battery plate. And then you could just easily connect the cable. There's a very easy to press quick release button here. And included is this D-tap adapter, allowing you to easily connect your V-mount battery. But also the AC adapter that plugs into the wall also has a V-mount system on the back. So you don't have to worry about this brick hanging or banging around anywhere. You can just easily connect this here and then the power cable to the wall. Another ingenious design is that this actually does come with a Bowens mount adapter. As you can see, this is extremely low profile and actually very easy to use. With this adapter, you're actually able to easily put your Bowens mount modifier, softbox, lantern, etc. on here, separate from the light, so you can easily lock it in place without needing to connect to the light. And then all you have to do to put your modifier on is go ahead and lift this little latch, turn it sideways, and then you can easily just slide this in place here with the modifier already on. And then you just go ahead and turn this to hold it in place so it doesn't fall off. Now here's the quick release for the Bowens mount itself. But to make it easier to take off your modifiers, just go ahead and take off the whole adapter. Most 60-watt COB lights have a very cheap Bowens mount adapter that's plastic that actually has to be mounted onto the light stand, and then the light has to be mounted into the adapter, and it's cumbersome, it's a drag. I hate dealing with that when I'm on the go. Now here on the back of the light, it's actually very easy to use, very simple to navigate through the menu, to adjust the flood or the spot, pretty much make any changes that you need. So we have 3 knobs and a power button here. To turn it on or off, you just press that power button simply once and then it's off. Now, like I mentioned earlier, this does have an extremely quiet fan, probably one of the most quiet fans on a COB light of this size. Now on the right, that's how you adjust the brightness, the intensity, and you can actually twist it faster to go in bigger increments of 10, or you can move it slowly to go in increments of 1. This intensity knob is also a pressable button. Here you can see it says OK, that's to navigate through the menu. But when you're not in the menu, if you press it in, each time you press it, it's gonna cycle through various CCT presets, 2700 Kelvin, 3200 Kelvin, 43, 56, and 6500 Kelvin. On the top right is a Bluetooth symbol to signify that you do have Bluetooth capability to connect to the app. So you can use this on an Android or Apple device. The Sidus Link app is hands down one of the best apps on the market for any type of light fixtures. I love it, works extremely well. Then to the right of that, you have a battery indicator showing you how much battery is left. And it actually does have a lot of different increments to give you a more accurate representation of your battery. Then there is also a greater than or a less than symbol depending on how much battery you have, letting you know that you have, for example here, greater than 2 hours at this intensity of 17%. As you adjust it, that time frame will change. You can see here right now that at full 100% output power, it does say that I have 1 hour and 57 minutes approximate left on this output. But once I go down, it's going to recalibrate and figure out, okay, I actually have more than 2 hours at 50% power on this V-mount battery. Here on the left, we have a knob to adjust the CCT, color temperature, and if you move it slowly, it goes through 50-degree increments, but if you move it fast, it does go through thousands. Now that is also a pressable button to go into the menu. Once you're in the menu, you can actually move the left knob to cycle through the menu. Now in the menu, we do have CCT, effects mode, dimming curve, Bluetooth reset, studio mode, fixture serial number, firmware version, language, and then exit. CCT, if you go ahead and just select that, you're in CCT mode. If you go ahead and go into effects mode, you go ahead and press the left button in, and now you can go into the various options. And here you move the right knob to choose which one you want. Let's say, for example, we want to go to lightning, press OK there, and then now it's actually going to go into lightning right now, and you actually have frequency, intensity, and CCT range that you can adjust. So if we go to, let's say, a frequency that's a little higher, and go ahead and select that, and then now it's going to start doing that. Let's go ahead and lower the frequency, press OK there. The left knob will go through the different parameters you can adjust, and the right knob will adjust those parameters that you have selected. Go back into the menu. You can see all the different effects that you can adjust. We're going to go into the menu again. Here we have the dimming curve. Click on that, and now you can choose if you want linear, S-curve, etc. Go ahead and press menu. Bluetooth reset. Now, if you have this fixture set up already connected to an app on someone's device, but you want to go ahead and connect it to another device, you would have to reset the Bluetooth in order to connect to another device. Then we have studio mode, which can be turned on or off. When it's in studio mode, anytime you connect power to it, it automatically turns on. So that way, if you have this set up overhead or on a ceiling and you can't get to it easily, having the studio mode on allows you to just turn it on by having it connected to power, whether you have it hooked up to a switch or just manually plugging in the power or disconnecting. Then if you have it on no, you have to manually turn on this light by pressing the button. Now we go back to the menu, and that's pretty much everything in the menu. Very simple, very easy to navigate. Now on the top left, you see it says linear. That has to do with the dimming curve. You can actually choose various dimming curves in the menu. Right now we have it set to linear. Now the bottom knob here will adjust from flood all the way to the left or spot on the right. Again, from 45 degrees to 15 degrees. So right now I'm all the way to the left in flood. Now we're gonna go ahead and start to make this more into a spotlight. So I'm rotating to the right, and then you can see how narrow that beam gets. And now that's the maximum spotlight. Like all of Aputure's products, the included carrying case is extremely well made, is very spacious, and does have the compartments very well thought out. Now in the bag here, I do have this V-mount battery, which is pretty large. Now this is not included. You have to buy this separately, but the reason why I have it here in this video is to show you that there's actually extra space to be able to fit a V-mount battery. A lot of other carrying cases from other brands don't have any room to add anything in the case. So it's nice to be able to have that extra little room here. As you can see here, we have the fixture. On this side here, I do have the Bowens mount adapter. I have the power cable for the AC unit, which is right here. It does come with these included barn doors, which are actually really handy. And not only does it have the 4 barn doors, but the 2 small side barn doors actually have these little adjustable leaf aspects to it that make it a little bit wider. So you can really shape the light exactly how you want it with these barn doors. And then you can actually twist it in any direction when it's actually mounted on here. So you can actually have it vertically and tighter this way if you wanted to. Brilliantly designed and very compact. And then here on this pocket, I do have the D-tap cable. Now there's also a mesh zippered area here, and I actually have the included shoulder strap in here because I don't really use that often. I love all the accessories that you get included with the LS60X. So there you guys have it. That's the Aputure LS60X COB Light. It's incredible. I highly recommend it. And if you're interested in getting it, I do have a link in the description where you can purchase it. It doesn't change the price that you get it at, but it does help this channel. Please make sure to drop a like on this video, drop a comment below if you have any questions, and please make sure to subscribe. I have a lot more videos coming soon. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.